All right, guys, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel, and hopefully everybody can hear me well and everything is good to go. Let's kind of go through who I see on here so far. I see Michael Morgan, Jason Brown. I see Monster Racing 38. I see T-Spy. I hope your hike was good today there, buddy. Island Style Knives, welcome, brother. You're famous, so I don't know that you should be here anymore. I saw them call you out on Blade HQ. That's really, really cool. So let's see who else am I missing? Is that all I see so far? No, I saw somebody else. Let's see, Michael. I already said that. I think that's everybody for now. We'll grab other people as they join here and kind of get started. Yeah, there you go, Michael. KFLive or hashtag. I don't know how all this stuff works. I'm sure T-Spy can tell us how the internet works. He figures it out a whole lot better than us old guys. Or I'm an old guy. I don't know about the rest of you guys. So welcome. And tonight we're going to talk a little bit about budget knives. I kind of put out Addicted to Blades. Welcome, brother. Appreciate it. So I kind of put out there, what would you folks like to talk about? And I had a couple of entries there on the community page about budget knives. Actually had a couple, or one person ask, could I show some real steel knives? And what was the other brand? There were two knives. And really, I can't help you with either one of those those brands, unfortunately. So unfortunately, we're not going to do that, but we are going to talk about budget knives. And then we had on Saturday night, we had a conversation. Andy Smith, look at that. And Catherine as well. Welcome, you guys. It's your first chance to see one of my lives. And hopefully it won't be your last. But we will definitely have some fun. Reich, that was the other brand. So I do have a Reich. Rake actually is how you pronounce it. So we will put that back on the table and we will talk about that guy. I told after my last giveaway, and now I've had two P801 SFs on the channel. I definitely need to get one of those in here to have and to own. So I'm going to take care of that at some point. It's such an inexpensive knife. I really need to get one. My youngest son, wants one of them. Jeremy Spalding, very good, brother. He told me he was going to try to make his first one, and he has definitely made it. So there you go. So, yeah, we're going to talk budget blades. Let me move this guy up here out of the way for now because we're going to, by the way, say hi to Ren and Stimpy if you haven't already. They're probably upset because I didn't say hi to them, but that's okay. By the way, did you guys notice on my 1,000 subscriber giveaway, the guy that won called on the cartoon magic of Ren and Stimpy? I thought that was hilarious. So we're going to start with what's in my pocket today, guys. And of course, I didn't bother to put my flashlight out here, so I will do that now. But it's Mannix Monday, and you guys know you're probably sick of hearing about this guy, but I'm going to show it anyway. If you watched Saturday night, we talked about this one quite a bit. Powdered Toast Man was ignored. You're right. I'm sorry. Hi, Powdered Toast Man. I'm sorry. So did anybody else come in? Nope, we're good for now. But this is the Mannix 2. This is really one of the ones that started the collecting sickness for me, guys. There's another one on the table here, the essie Vispa, and this guy here were the two that sort of started my downhill slide in collecting. So we'll go over the Vispa in a minute, but again, the Mannix 2 was in the pocket today. The Streamlight MicroStream USB. I love this one because it's been through the washer and dryer twice, and it's doing just fine. Outpost 76, welcome. There, I only have two Mannix 2s, but I guarantee there will be more. I am still looking for the Burl, the G10 Brown Burl edition. I didn't get a hold of one of those, and I have been looking. Again, every time I've seen one come up, I didn't have any money to get one. And then this is the Toor Knives EDC tool. I showed this on the unboxing last week. And then a lot of folks, I know Jason Brown, I think, is it you that likes this one? I don't know. But anyway, this is a really cool traditional. This is a Rough Rider buckshot bone Barlow. Again, it's a 2-blade Barlow. So really, really cool. Got the half stops, the whole shebang. Well, why did I turn it around that way? Everything's backwards to me, by the way, guys. So if you wonder why I adjust things over and over again, that is why. Grateful Panic. Hey, John, welcome, brother. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, so there is the buckshot bone Barlow. Sorry, having a little trouble with focus because of the glare on that blade. I would love to show off the etching on the blade, and it's just not going to happen right now. But just struggling a little bit with focus early on here, but just really, really dig that one. Did I see Peter? Yeah, there we go. Peter's here at Therapeutic Edge. Welcome, brother. And then, yeah, the MicroStream, I agree, Jeremy. It's a great light. The reason I like it is, again, I'm not good on just keeping a bunch of double A's around or triple A's or whatever it is. But being able to charge this guy, and it has the 2 brightness modes, I dig it. It is getting a little wonky on the, you can see it kind of flicker in there a little bit because, you probably shouldn't put it through the washer and dryer twice. And then here is the Leatherman Micra. And of course, my Shadowborn Hank under here, the topographical one. I actually won that from my buddy Lefty EDC. So any questions about any of the stuff you guys see on the table? And then after that, we'll let a couple more people get in here and we'll kind of see what everybody else is carrying and all that stuff. So yeah, I mean, this is a good carry for me. This is not a real heavy one. I mean, I have been carrying, you guys know, I have now carried this 3 or 4 days since I opened it. I am not a typical EDC fixed blade guy, but the Anaconda, guys, I'm telling you, super lightweight, super slicey. I am really enjoying this one. And the grip of that handle is amazing, whether you're using the ring or not. Just digging this one. So I've been doing an EDC fixed blade more often between that and the Jank Shank. Here it is from Toor. And I've been carrying these quite a bit more often, but just didn't have a fixed blade on me today. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at today, guys. So why don't you drop a note down in the chat here and tell me what you were carrying today. I'm interested to see what everybody had on them. And then we'll go from there. Looks like we're already up to 17 people. So welcome. It's just always cool to me that I can sit here and talk about knives. And you guys are so supportive that you want, you prefer janky shanky, John. All I know, and Andy, by the way, Andy Smith, who's in the chat, Andy has said that I'm apparently the purveyor of what could be considered a drinking game because I use the word slicey so much. I do not condone. No, I'm just kidding. Y'all do whatever you're gonna do. I just think it's funny. But yeah, here's the Jank Shank, John, and you can call it Janky Shanky if you'd like. It is hilarious, whatever you want to call it. But it is a really, really nice slicey guy. Love to talk about it. Might as well tell you guys here. I'm not going to say this a lot tonight, but I was going to point out that Toor Knives is launching their very first camp axe tomorrow, somewhere in the middle of the day, I think around noon Eastern time. They are going to launch their first camp axe, and again, you can get 10% off on toorknives.com. T-Spy, if you could drop that link in there when you get a chance, you can get 10% off with the code KnivesFAST, all one word, all caps. Those of you who are tired of me hearing about it, talking about it, I'm still going to talk about it from time to time because I think it's really cool that they're doing that. All right, let's see. Let's start at the top here. I would love to see more Jank Shanks in offices. That's hilarious. Okay. Today was Spyderco Python. Okay. I think I know which one that is, Peter. I'll have to look that up in a minute. But that if I remember correctly, is not a small knife, but I would not expect a small knife from you. And everything just jumped. Okay, so give me just a second. Okay, here we go. So Jeremy had the Kaiser Begleiter and the new FF Mini Archbishop. So the Ferrum Forge Mini Archbishop. How you liking that one, Jeremy? Let me know. I had one of those in here for review, and I liked everything except the handle was just a little too short for my hands. But again, it was a really cool fifth pocket or even just a backup blade. I really like it. So Monster had the Badlands Vagabond from Civivi and a Victorinox Tinker. I think you have that Tinker a lot. You must love that one. I know they are really nice. Michael had the ZT0562 in TI. So a nice titanium one in the Rough Rider Trapper Lock. I like that Trapper Lock. Now, Neil, welcome, by the way. I didn't say welcome to you. And Penny, I didn't say welcome to you as well. So welcome. Civivi Brazen. I really want to get a hold of one of those to look at. I know JB really liked it. There is a Brazen Tanto point and a drop point. I'm really more interested in the drop. The red Rhodey. Okay, a little Spyderco Rhodey, Penny. Those are really cool. And I have never experienced one of those, but they are pretty cool. Kershaw, oh, it jumped again. Look at that. Every time I touch it now, it's just jumping. Hold on. We're going to go back here. Kershaw Shuffle 2. And Catherine, if you wait a little while, I'm going to have one of those up here on the table. Every time I say that, Slicey Dicey earns $1. I'm not paying him, Peter. That's hilarious. Bucks 110 Slim, very cool. Salt 2 Warncliffe and Serrated Edge O-Light I3T for Island. Man, you were loaded for bear today, brother. I love your pictures. If you guys don't follow Island Style Knives on Instagram, you're missing out. He's got some beautiful pictures, and it makes me want to go to the beach every time I look at it. Came straight home for Jason and went with the kid. I'm still equipped for work. So he's got his best tech Texel. Okay, I'm going to say that 3 times fast. No, I'm not. Thank you for putting that up, T-Spy. Let's see. What else we got? Anything else? Yeah, Eggs and Ham is just waking up for a nap. Sorry for the rude awakening, brother. Christine, welcome. I'm a little behind on the chat because I'm trying to see what everybody's carrying. Kiefer, welcome as well, brother. Thank you very much. I bet Kiefer had a Dalek on him today. Man, I'm just gonna scream if this thing doesn't stop jumping on me. It's probably my fault. All right, and all right. So Christine, you're gonna have to help me know how to pronounce that. I think it's the Ohlone Rodeo. Let's see if I got that right. I hope I did. All right, and Tim Cook says good evening. Welcome, Tim. Man, you guys are really killing it here tonight. I appreciate it. Grateful Panic has the mini old guard and a field tracker. Okay, talk about showing off. He's got 2 Monterey Bay knives with him. That is cool. The LUDT is a really cool knife there, Kiefer. And it's no Dolica, but it's a really cool, and as Peter says, superb knife. I agree. Hey, look at that, everybody. JB is here and Libertarian is here. Welcome, brother. We are, if you guys want to throw out what you're carrying today, JB, I think I saw your sailor's knife with the Marlin spike in a picture earlier, if I was paying attention. So we'll see. And Winchester is in the house. It's official. Welcome, brother. So yeah, great group of folks showing up here tonight. So I'm going to move a few things real quick so that I have some room to start talking budget knives. And I will look and see who else is carrying what else here in just a second. And by the way, since we're going to talk budget knives, I believe this Buckshot Bone Barlow from Rough Rider at Smoky Mountain Knife Works was like, it was no more than 15. I know that. Yeah, thank you, Winchester. We may begin. You may begin. Smash the like button. Tell him, Michael, thank you very much. And this guy, I mean, for what you get for $15 with the half stop and everything else, that is a great budget knife. And that was in kind of the queue to talk about tonight. So we'll go ahead and get that out of the way. And thank you for everybody that's shown up. Really, really awesome. I cannot talk budget without talking about the Dolica. You know what's funny right now is I don't even know where my Dolica is. No, I'm kidding. I believe it's upstairs. Yeah, it is. It's upstairs on my nightstand. So I cannot show it right now. That is terrible. John gets to flex once a month. That's hilarious. So did I miss anybody else's carry before we get into these knives? I don't. Wolverine, welcome. I didn't I don't think I said welcome to you, so welcome very much. Thanks for coming, and you are Spidey flicking your Civivi shredder, and that is an absolutely cool one as well. Well, it's a great group of folks. Wait a minute, Tim Cook, budget Rough Rider today, the Bullfrog. Okay, I'm not familiar with that one, but $10, man, it's really hard to beat that. As a matter of fact, I'll just show one more Rough Rider since we're going to talk Rough Riders here. Here is the blue denim micarta work knife. For those of you, I don't have a ton of traditionals. I absolutely carry this one a lot. I love this guy. Just a beautiful, yes, it's Andy. That's exactly right. The Dolica is under my pillow for safety. Nebby Cloud, welcome, brother. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, I mean, this is just, I don't remember. Does anybody remember? I think it was like $17 for this one or something like that. And I don't know if it's still in stock. I don't know what the status is. But guys, I'm telling you, you can't get much better than that, than the fit and finish of this guy. The nice half stop, the terrific looking swedging up at the top, the nail nick, the whole thing, the bolster, just really, really, and the smoothness of this micarta, just really great. Addicted to Blades, welcome. Mordax. There's another showing off. Rusty, what you got today, brother? You probably already said, and I missed it, but if not, welcome very much. Manny Z is here as well. My goodness, we are filling up. I love it. So yeah, if you don't have a micarta work knife, guys, I didn't understand the hype the first time around, but after I got one, I totally did. For like I said, less sub $20. This is a sharp, useful work knife and a great one to carry. If I can speak, the back spring is just really well done. I love. You can't really. Well, there you go. The copper on the liners there, just really, really well done. Yeah, you can't go wrong with the Mordax, and I am jealous. Hey, look at that, everybody. Mild-mannered EDC Brad is in the house. Brad, thanks for joining us. This guys, you guys are killing it. Let's see what you got there, Rusty. Rusty's got the Orionized Solaris, the Polar 3, which I still haven't seen, but I need to pick that up, and a Rough Rider VG10 Stockman. Very, very cool. Well, if there's anybody I've missed, I know there's Jared White. Thank you very much. Two Kershaws, one being the Launch 4 and the other being the original Highball. Now, I haven't seen a Highball as well, but I know those are really, really cool. And I did see where Mild Mannered posted an XL earlier today. I have not got to look at that. Oh, and Nebby Cloud had the Maximet PM2. Very, very cool as well. Like I said, I love a PM2. I just happen to prefer my Manix, of course, as you guys are probably sick of hearing me say. And Libertarian had the QSP Locust. Okay, I got to look that one up. You guys are always throwing out knives that I have to look up, and then what happens is my list continues to get longer, and I hear my wife upstairs going, "No, your list can't be any longer than it already is." So y'all don't get me in trouble. So let's just start with some of these budget knives. So I talked about this one briefly a minute ago. This is, again, for those of you that don't know, this is called the Essie of Vispa. It is not produced by Essie. Okay, this is a knife that they did an agreement on with Blue Ridge Knives. So if you open this up, you will see that it says BRK 1301. And I believe it is made in Taiwan. But I just have found that this guy ends in my pocket a lot. This is a sub $30 knife with a 3.5-inch blade. I love that spear point on that guy, and I really dig the wasp. A Vispa means wasp, I think in Italian, I believe. Cannot remember. Wolverine, I did already say hello to you, but welcome. Anybody that I might have missed, I'm trying hard to make sure I don't miss anybody. Love the Essie logo and just the stonewash on that blade. Kind of got a couple nicks on that blade right now. Need to sharpen it up and clean it. But just a great, inexpensive stainless steel frame lock. And you want to talk about slim, guys? This is slim. So let's see, what can we compare it to? What do I have here that we can compare it to? You guys know the Paramilitary 2 or the PM2 very well. So we'll just do a side-by-side with that one. And you can just see how much thinner this guy is because you just have the one scale and a nice thin, I got to get my hand out of the way of the PM2 there. Nice thin scale there. And then just the real thin stainless steel frame lock. If you just want a knife that is just nothing out of the ordinary, just a very basic, and I would compare this a lot to the Rake P801 SF guys as far as just how thin and work knife like it is. I mean, this is just a great knife. I have carried this one an absolute ton. It is just really cool. Yeah, it's called the Vispa. They also make the Zancudo. The Zancudo, I think, is just under 3 inches. And the Zancudo handle shape is a little bit different. So, yeah, it means wasp. And I cannot remember what Zancudo, I think Zancudo is a mosquito, I think maybe. Spanish, is that, maybe it's Spanish. I don't know. It's either Spanish or Italian, Jason. You decide. I don't know. I'd have to look it up because I can't remember. It's been a long time since I bought this one. But, yeah, they're designed. You have the Randall's Adventures and Training logo here. They're designed by them, built by Blue Ridge Knives. Cannot get it to focus. JB and I were practicing with this the other day, and I actually got it to focus just fine, or earlier today, I guess it was. But I cannot get it to focus right now. So don't know why, but we'll play with that some more and get it right. But yeah, just a great knife. If you haven't experienced that one, again, it's 20. Okay, Spanish. Is that right? Zancudo is mosquito in Spanish. All right. So T-Spy has spoken. The moderator has spoken, and we will believe the moderator. Cereal is a soup. Okay. Yeah, I mean, don't sidetrack this thing, Michael. If we start talking cereal, we're in a lot of trouble. By the way, mine is Honey Nut Cheerios, and if you like anything else, you're wrong. I'm just saying. Oh, okay, you missed. My son just came in the back door to the room and shot at me with a Nerf gun. He has said he's going to make appearances on the show, and Spanish Fly. He says he's going to make appearances, and that was his appearance, and he missed me with the Nerf gun. So that was a very poor appearance. Now, are you going to shoot me again? All right. I'm on the live stream here. You're crazy. If anybody wants a 16-year-old son that eats a lot of food, let me know, okay? And okay, so next, and we talked about this one I think last week, but I got to show off the zombie green edition of the Dozer Folder from K-Bar. Again, I don't even remember, but it's in the mid-20s, I believe, like $25, I believe, for this guy. This one is a lovely green. You gotta love the Dozer. Now, you guys know, if you've watched the channel, I'm not a big fan of a backlock. But just for something you want to slip in your pocket as a secondary knife and give this to somebody and say, here, borrow this. It's a great knife. Plus, it's a good first knife for somebody. If you really want to get somebody started in the knife game, this is a good one. A friend of mine wanted to get his, I think, 12 or 13-year-old son a knife, and I actually suggested this one in the price range he was looking at. Welcome, Form D. Welcome. So yeah, I love the Dozer folders. Anybody else have one of these? You guys have to have one of these, right? There has to be at least a few people. Yeah, Jeremy says no more kids. Is he a good worker? Yes, he works his tail off. You have a Dozer with the hole. Okay. I think I have seen those. I have not handled one. The only thing on the Dozer, guys, if you're looking for a fidget knife, this is not the one. It's nice and thin because I think it's washers it's running on. It is a two-handed knife, basically. I mean, I guess you could do it with one hand, but it's definitely not a fidgety knife, but it is a great work knife. I keep the Dozer by my bed for when the wife asks for a knife. So this one, like I said, is right around $25, I believe, and they come in a ton of different colors. I've seen them in red and blue and yellow and black and blue and a dark blue and a light blue. I've seen them in all kinds of colors. So check this one out if you haven't. Again, if you guys aren't new to knives, you've definitely seen that one. Now, I can't say bad things about the son that tried to shoot me, because these next two knives are his, and I think it was Rick Kerans the other day mentioned that it was hilarious that I give my son's knives and then take them from him and review them. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that, nothing at all. You know, why would I not give them something that I want to review? Mark Kaufman. Okay, so wait a minute. Mark's going to educate us, guys, here. The Dozer has no washers to speak of. It runs on the liners itself, because the liners material, it runs smoothly, blah, blah, blah. Choice of a staple. Okay, all right. So apparently, guys, I am totally wrong. There's no washers. I guess that's how it's so thin. It's just running on the liners. It's incredibly thin. And thank you for the education there, Mark. That is great to know. Yeah, and I want to hear the answer to John's question, Rusty. And he says, does she often ask for a knife while in the bed? So I will look for the answer to that question momentarily. So this is the Civivi. Oh my goodness. Am I really going to blank on the name of this knife? Trevor, where'd he go? This is the Dogma. That's exactly what it is. This is the Civivi Dogma. This one is a little higher on the budget end. This is right at, I think, between 45 and 50 bucks. It has, hey, Andrew Hubbard, welcome. By the way, if I pronounce you guys' name wrong, I apologize in advance. No, I appreciate it, Mark. Don't ever apologize for pointing something out. I love it. I really appreciate it. So Rusty says, interesting budget knife is a Free Tiger FT903. All right, I'll have to go back and look at that one, Rusty. She does not use the knife on you. That is good. So this is the Dogma. Again, G10 scales. The liners stick a little. Whoops, I keep going off camera because everything's backwards. The liners do stick a little bit proud of the scales, but you got this really cool. And if you guys didn't see Big Red's review of the it was copper, was it not, JB? It was copper and black, or was it brass? Anyway, it was a beautiful knife. Really, really cool. This one is just blue G10, which is still super, super cool. You got this really great D2 blade with the hole. Really good action, as you would expect from a Civivi. No problem whatsoever with that action. And yeah, so yeah, okay. So apparently this one is sitting right at $50 ish on Blade HQ. These days, Moderator is helping me out big time. Blackened brass. So yeah, that if you guys have not seen that one, I think that one runs closer to like 80. But it is super cool. That time my karma ran over the Dogma. Okay, that is hilarious. All right, I got to stop reading the comments because I keep losing focus on what I'm doing here. But really good action on this one, guys. And again, I went off camera. I got to stand up. Here we go. We're going to stand up and do it this way. But yeah, you can see really good action on a $50 knife, and that's really what sold it to the son when he picked this out at Smoky Mountain Knife Works. So the other one here, I just dropped this review on Saturday. If you have not seen it yet, go check it out. This is the CJRB Breyer. You guys know I've had a bunch of CJRBs lately. The Tigris review is about to drop in the next few days. Can't wait to share that one. But this guy, and there's another CJRB on the table and another one coming up in a few minutes here if we get that far. But this is the Breyer. The Breyer is $35 if my memory serves me correct. And you get G10, again, those liners, nice liners that stick proud of the scales. But you got this awesome textured, I believe, oh boy, I'm going to forget now. And I just did this review last week. I think it's micarta. That's exactly right. It is micarta. And yeah, I was sitting down. Of course I was. I'm tired. I've had a long day. It's okay. The Kershaw dividend. Okay, that's another cool one. I know that they discontinued it, but the dividend was a beast, the best budget knife ever. Okay, you guys are going to have to talk to him about that because I've not seen that one. But yeah, this guy, look at this blade, guys. This thing is just, this is the definition of pokey stabby. Just a great blade, really long and sharp and pointy. I just love the sweep of that belly. And again, running on bearings, CJRB, gonna have the great action, just snaps out. The only comment I had on this one that's not even a negative thing is just a comment. That flipper tab is bigger than it really needs to be for me. And that's okay. You know, they're allowed to make the flipper tab however they like it. And I'm allowed to comment that it's a little bigger than I would like it to be. So, but just an incredibly cool $35 knife, guys. I mean, come on. How can you possibly beat that? Well, you can. There's so many options out there these days. It's just tough. His feetsies hurt. All right, John, quiet down over there. I'm just kidding. I love me some Pokey Stabby, man. Pokey Stabby is amazing. So the next one, and now this one gets a little bit higher yet. This guy was about $55. I'm still gonna call it a SOG. It's obviously an SOG these days is what they call it. But this is the Terminus XR. The only negative thing I'll say about this one is that goofy pocket clip. Other than that, again, a $55 knife with multiple deployment methods. You have a thumb stud. You have great, really nice stonewash on there. I love that stonewash finish. Red G10, which ought to make JB Big Red happy. And of course, you can go all Civivi button lock Elementum, which that review drops this week as well, and fling it open and back with the XR lock or cut yourself. But yeah, it's thumb studs or flipper tab, and I like the flipper tab on this one. It does have a really tight detent compared to some knives, but I dig it. So again, this one runs right at about $55, but it's D2 steel, really nice stonewash finish. I really enjoy this knife. Great texture on the G10, as you can see. Evil E, welcome, brother. Really, really cool that you're here. What's the giveaway? I haven't gotten that far yet. We just started. Hang out. We'll find out. So yeah, this is a cool one. If you haven't tried a Terminus, you should try it. JB sent me his to look at. It was the carbon fiber version, and I wanted one of these after that because I really, really liked it, and they had a nice sale on it at SMKW. But again, I believe normally it runs about $55. Let's see if I can see that. No, but I think it's right at about 55 if I remember correctly. So there you go. So this guy, and you guys, if you haven't seen my review of this one, you should go look because it's even cooler that, shoot, I'm going to forget his name, but a really nice viewer sent along the large version. So this is the small cut jack from Steel Will. And again, I bought this one on Amazon for $24. I remember that very clearly. I don't know if you can still get them for that. It is D2. This guy is small. They make the bigger version. The bigger version is a little more expensive. It is the Steel Will cut jack made in Italy, I believe. Really, really cool. Actually, I think these may have been made in China, but a lot of their knives are made in Italy. I don't know. I'd have to look it up. But either way, no matter where it's made, got nice skeletonized nested liners, got the FRN handles. And again, I don't mind it being a small knife because I got this great finger choil to choke up on here and really get a good purchase on that knife. Just a great knife. And the larger one, to me, after handling it, is actually a little bit better. If I had it to do again, I would have gotten the larger one. The small cutback cut jack runs about 40. So I got it when they first came out. So I must have got a heck of a a sale. Who am I mocking? I don't think I mocked anybody, but if I did, I apologize to whoever I mocked. The SOG. Oh, there you go. Andy dropping hints to his wife in the chat for the knives he likes. That's great. But the Cutback, you said Cutback, by the way, and that's what messed me up, but it's Cutback. Oh, you were mocking Quentin Sales. I apologize. It's hard to read all this at the same time as trying to focus on what I'm doing, but check out the Cutback. Really cool one. Now, guys, one that doesn't get enough love. I'm a big Spyderco guy. You guys have seen that. Bird Caracara. I'm telling you, I know a lot of you are going to tell me, oh, it's a plastic knife. You don't like plastic knives. This Caracara is about, I think, like between $25 and $30. It is made in China. That great leaf-shaped blade, great traction on these G10. Wait, they're not G10, they're FRN. My bad. Handles. And just a really cool knife. Again, I'm not a huge fan of some of the Spydercos that end up being riveted, but for $28, I think is what this was. This guy's got screws. So you can take this apart, you can clean it, you can do whatever you want. Again, not a deep carry clip. It does have that normal Spyderco spoon clip. $28 knife. I mean, come on, guys. This thing is all kinds of great ergos. You can get up in the choil. You can carry it full. This one actually would be a good one for my buddy Kyle at DTOM because it is actually a nice size knife for a budget knife. So if you haven't experienced this guy, then you should. Oh, look, JB's dropping the name to Catherine just so she can add it to Andy's birthday list. That's just great. Hey, Todd Carr, welcome. Blade Ogre, welcome. Man, this is great. I appreciate all you guys coming along. This is really cool. But again, another lock back. So again, not my most favorite lock. But again, if you just want a knife that you're not super worried about if you're going to break it or lose it or whatever, these are all great options. Now, the next one, and I cannot remember the price of this one because this was actually gifted to me by Brad at Mild Mannered, who is in the chat. Brad, thank you so much. This is the CJRB Centros, and if somebody wants to look up the price on this one and let me know, that would be great. But this is the carbon fiber CJRB Centros designed by Dylan Mallory. I am sure this is a budget knife. It is running on bearings. Really great action. It is absolutely one of my favorite thumb stud knives. And while we're talking CJRB and carbon fiber, I will throw out this guy. This is the CJRB RHEA. So together, and man, my focus is going wacko, guys. I'm sorry. Let me see if I can help it out a little bit here. I don't know why it's doing that, but I will hold these up and it will all be good. Got your back, Andy Smith. So $40, according to Libertarian. Thank you, buddy. This guy's around $40. Again, if you don't like that blade shape and that handle shape, the overall profile of this knife, I can't help you. It is unbelievably beautiful. I love the shape of this knife. And Dylan has some really cool ones coming out fairly soon. There we go with the focus. But yeah, I absolutely, much pokey stabby, all the pokey stabby. And this is just a great budget knife, guys, for right around $40. The Centros is free if you give me one. Yeah, well, this one was free. And I just absolutely love this knife. It is absolutely in the pocket quite often. Got the liners here. They are mostly flush. They might stick up just ever so slightly. But again, just a great, there is no skeletonization inside. So it is a little bit heavy, but I think it's less than 4 ounces. So I don't care. It is perfectly fine for me. I just dig this one a whole lot. So this is a great knife. So let's, we'll leave these up here. And so this is the RHEA. And again, if you're not familiar with this, it is a great little budget knife. Now, again, I can get a full 4-finger grip on this guy, but just barely. It is a small, thin knife. And I call this, for those of you who have missed me, this is my alternative to the CRKT CEO. I have held a CEO several times. I didn't like it. And when I got this one in hand from JB, I knew I was in love, and my wife followed it up by going and getting one. I need to get my hands on a Feldspar, JB. I have wanted to buy one, and I've almost done it 3 times. It's going to come very, very soon. So yeah, Nebucloud says the Centros weighs 3.6 even with the full liner. So I mean, that's amazing. Absolutely amazing that knife is. And just love it. And again, of course it comes. Yeah, I don't know what it is, Brad. So here's the thing. This is the one thing I can tell you for sure. This is thin and small, but when I put my hand on it, I feel very secure to get a hold of that thumb stud and flip it out there. When I've handled a CEO, I just can't find a comfortable position, and I can't get my fingers in there to flip it out. I can't do it. It doesn't feel comfortable. It doesn't feel fidgety. It's just not one that I've really enjoyed. So there you go. I mean, it is what it is. Everybody likes something different. But to me, this guy is, if you want a CEO, consider this guy first. It's less expensive than a CEO. And to me, it's just got far better action, far better ergos. And I mean, how can you beat that blade? It is, and by the way, I think I haven't given the price on this one, but I think around 30 to 35 would be my guess. And this one is actually in, I can't remember what steel this is. Let me take it off camera here for just a second so I can maybe see it. I believe I cannot read it. But it's in a budget steel. And I know it might be, boy, I just can't read it. But anyway, bad eyes. Sorry about that. Maybe one of you can read it if I can get the glare off of it. But it also comes in, I know, the AR RPM 9 steel, which is absolutely terrific on this knife. Just a really, really armpit 9. That's not funny, but I don't know if it's D2. It looks like a longer string of letters and numbers, Todd. But yeah, 12C27N. That is it. That is I saw 12, but I couldn't make out the rest. But this one is definitely not AR RPM 9. The one JB has in my Carta is definitely AR RPM 9. So I'm just digging on the RHEA. You probably have heard me talk about it before. Let me get a couple of these off of here. And how about any questions on budget knives? I know I told Catherine I would throw out my shuffle here. This is just, again, a great backup knife. I do have it in the Tanto version. This guy, I got each of my kids one of these a few years back. Yeah, the carbon fiber is 12C. Yep. So thanks, JB. Appreciate that. But yeah, I know Catherine, I said I'd put this guy out there. There it is. This is, again, the Shuffle 2 from Kershaw. And if you just want throw in a bag knife, because that's what this one usually is for me, throw it in a backpack, have a spare knife kind of thing. This is perfect for that. This, or, even use this and hang it on a little carabiner on your backpack or whatever. Great little non-threatening knife. Nobody's going to go, oh no, scary, on this one. And well, Rusty, it just so happens, JB knows this because we talked about this the other day in the month in review that will never be seen. I am a big Squid fan, and so we'll talk one little thing here, and then we'll move on to the giveaway here shortly. But I would especially love to hear Brad. I know you're a Squid guy, Brad, so I want to hear your opinion on this. CRKT is coming out with this guy in a assisted opening knife, and I don't understand why. I don't understand this. This is just a great all around fifth pocket take anywhere with you knife. Let's flip it over and show the other side of both of these. Got that great gray stonewash on this one, and the JG10 that I've said I'm going to dye about 10 times, and I just haven't done it yet. So yeah, I'm just not sure why boo. Exactly, Brad. Okay, all right, Rusty, tell us about it, brother. Rusty says he just got it and he actually likes it. So can you one-hand it, Rusty? That is the question. It's just, you know, Brad's not a Squid fan. Wait a minute, I thought he was. All right, I'm confused now. Yeah, I will say, Peter, again, I'm just gonna say, I hate to keep giving up all my reviews. Hold on, I got to get this out of the box down here under the table. This is the Lanny, the CRKT Landing. That has the new IQBS system. This is as good of a love the Squid, not the assisted. Yeah, exactly. So this is as good of an assisted knife as I've ever seen. And this is mid 50s, I believe, guys, this knife, as far as price. And again, it is a one-hand knife because it's got this great jimping you can get a hold of. It is a gorgeous knife. I am in love with this knife. I can actually accept the fact that it is an assisted knife because it is total fidget. It is great, and it is just a beautiful knife. So I will say, if they've done that on the Squid, my only question is, can I hold on to it? Can I get a good grip on this in an assisted configuration? And I don't know. So I guess, Rusty, you know, enjoy that guy. And it's just interesting to me that they're choosing some of the decisions they're making. However, half the people I know have a Squid. So if you really like the Squid, you'll probably check out the assisted Squid just because you like squids. The Batum is the only CRKT Jason owns. I don't have a ton. Let's see. It's a good time to bring out my favorite CRKT, and then we'll get on to the giveaway, I promise. This is absolutely my favorite CRKT. I'm just weird that way. I absolutely love this knife, and no, I'm not going to open it while looking through the camera. This is the Snap Lock from Ed Van Hoy. I just think this is the coolest, steampunkiest knife in the history of the world. I just absolutely love this knife. I have two of these, as a matter of fact, just because I love this thing, and people ask me all the time, do I carry it? And yes, I do. I have cut myself on it a couple of times, so there's the proof that I carry it. But just, you cannot get more of a minimalist, but yet crazy kooky design knife, the Snap Lock from Ed Van Hoy. I don't know what that means, Peter, but it's a super, super interesting knife. I enjoy it a whole lot. And yeah, so I'm going to clear a few things off here. You guys talk amongst yourselves for a minute while I take some of these 700. I actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more budget knives sitting here. But we'll push those to next Monday night so I don't keep yammering forever. And we will do the giveaway next. And so I need to sit here and make a couple more people moderators just in case on the giveaway. So let me do that real quick. Yeah, steampunk or steampunky is even better, JB. You can call it a steampunky knife. So yeah, I just think I think it's a great knife. I have enjoyed that knife for a long, long period of time. It's absolutely one of my favorites. Adam, welcome. You're just in time. We're about to do the giveaway here in just a moment. Oh, and I did have the rake up here. I did not go over that one, so I'll do it real fast because I know I said I would show a rake knife. This is the P105Q, and I believe the name of this one is actually the Fang. I love this knife unbelievable action for a $36 knife. And I mean, it's beautiful blue and black. I don't know. I just absolutely love this knife. I don't know why I don't have more rake knives. I will have more of their knives because this guy, the action on it is unbelievable for a $36 knife. I mean, look at the drop shot. Just terrific. And it's a great sound knife. Let's hear the drop. Listen. Oh, man, I just love this knife. $36. I remember exactly what I paid for it at Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Great, great knife. Really, really dig it very much. It is a great knife. The wrenches have landed. That's hilarious. So yeah, there you go. Just gone over a ton of budget knives tonight. There are so many knives laying here on my table. It's not even funny. Next week, we'll go over more of the smaller budget knives and some other things, of course, whatever comes up. So who's ready for a giveaway? Is anybody ready for one of those? Because I think maybe there's some people that like giveaways. So this is a giveaway whereby I have to give a disclaimer. Jason Brown, if you are to win this giveaway, I will pick something else out for you because this is a knife that Jason Brown donated to the channel. So now he already knows what it is. We're going to go from there. So first of all, I have a really cool swag bag here. Maybe I should hold the KnivesFAST logo correctly. So we're just going to, let's fan some of these out and see what we've got here just to go through the swag. Who doesn't love swag? We got a couple of different KnivesFAST logos here. My buddy Kyle from DTOM Knives and Gear got a big red. Woohoo! Got Lefty EDC. Lefty is a great friend of the channel as well. Got Shadowborn Hanks, Smoky Mountain Knife Works all over the place. EDC Journeys. Oh, I don't know what else. Shoe Monsters in here. JT's Knife Life. There's a little bit of everything. I think I don't have any more of Peter or Christine's stickers here. I don't think I didn't put them in here, so I must be out, or just have the ones that are on the table. If I have an extra one, I'm gonna throw them in there, guys. But that is the swag bag. That is almost. It's not quite a JB or a Zach swag bag, but it's not bad. It's not bad. I'm pretty proud of myself for that swag bag. Not bad at all. Oh, what joke did I miss, Evil Lee? I'm sorry. It's hard to read all the comments, so it's not that I don't get the joke. It's that I didn't see it probably. Yeah, Brad, I just have the one right over here of yours. So if you get more stickers, let me know and send me some. I would love to see them. And give them away. So any channels who are watching, guys, send me the stickers and they'll be in the swag bags for sure. So we have for the giveaway a Rough Rider knife. There you go. And I'm holding it upside down. There is Rough Rider knife. This is the RR 2176. Most of you probably are going to know what that is. And no, it's not the red version because I don't have the red version. This is one that Jason sent. This is the, oh, shoot. Why am I going to forget the name of this thing, Jason? Help me out, somebody. Really? The something trapper, swayback trapper. But anyway, wow, I'm really having a hard time today. But anyway, you can see a very beautiful knife. Got the red liners. Really cool slip joint with the half stops. Just a really cool looking knife. The Jack the Ripper Trapper. No, that's not what it's called. It is not what it's called. The Upswept Bow Trapper. Holy mackerel. It's way back bow trapper, whatever. It is the Upswept Bow Trapper. That is hilarious. So we're going to do a giveaway on this one, guys, and we're going to do this the way that we've done it before and the way that JB and Zach, and my goodness, this focus thing is driving me nuts. So I am really sorry about that, guys. I'm not sure why that's happening, but can't really seem to fix it right now. So you're just stuck with a nice blurry knife on the table. So I am going to, let's see, how many people do we have? All right, so I'm going to write something down here, and then T-Spy, if you would, I assume you're still here. In just a minute, I'm going to have you put up the start. And don't put it up quite yet, but in just a moment, I'm going to have you just say start on the screen there, and then I will give the range. So we're going to go from here to here. And we have to pick a number. Let's see. Make sure I'm doing this off camera. All righty. So T-Spy, go ahead and give me the starts on the screen, and then we will give the range. Okay, the rules, guys, 1 guess per customer. No multiple guessing. Please do not start guessing early or, yeah, you don't even know what the range is yet. But we're trying to work. I'm trying to work on the focus. There we go. I got the focus. We are good to go. Don't touch anything. So we are happy. So go ahead and throw start up on the screen there, if you will, T-Spy. And we will begin the guess. And there, nope, there we go. All right. So the range is 50 to 150, guys. So 1 guess per customer between 50 and 150. So if everybody, hey, Shredder's here. Welcome, welcome. That's awesome. Jason, you're cracking me up, brother. So 1 guess per customer. I'm going to keep saying it now. And the closest without going over will be the winner. Again, I'm going to make sure I say that this time. The closest without going over will be the winner. And I'm going to get you guys after we're done. And I put the number up here, moderator folks, to help me. I've already seen one pretty close. They're seeing some really good guesses. Keep them coming. So again, closest without going over. And we'll have to see where we are here. Again, between 50, if you're coming in, between 50 and 150 is where you are guessing. 1 number, 1 guess per person. Yeah, y'all don't want me to start singing. So again, it's the Rough Rider Upswept Bow Trapper number 2176. Really cool knife. Got the great swag pack here. Very excited. One more thing I want to throw out. Well, we'll throw it out after the contest. Just want to thank a few people. And then after we're done with the giveaway here, we will do that. Sing us the song of my people. I'm Greek, about half Greek. No, about a third or something like that. I don't know. What's a good Greek song? I don't know. So somebody's going to have to help me with that. So yeah, 1 guess per person between 50 and 150. So I still see a couple guesses coming in. Is there anybody that has not guessed at this point? Give it another second to breathe here. Da-dee-da-da-da-da. I am not the piano man. Trust me. You do not want me with the piano. There's actually a piano right in the other room. I can grab it, but. All righty. So we're going to go ahead and cut this off. So Tyler, T-Spy, sorry about that. Throw up the stop on the screen there. And then, guys, I will give you the number so my moderator folks can go back and help me look. Hey, NebuCloud, man, JB, it says it best. This is addictive because it is so much fun to hang out with you guys. It is absolutely a riot. My only regret is that I'm missing some of the great jokes in the comment section here because it's just so hard to see. If you want to throw a stop up on the screen there, T-Spy, just write the word stop and we will stop. And okay, good. Okay, so it is Tyler. Tyler, if you want to throw up the stop on the screen, that would be great. I am losing my mind today. Okay, so no more guesses. That is it. And we even have stop signs from Peter at Therapeutic Edge. So here is the number. And you guys can help me look. The number is, yes, I have terrible handwriting, 77. So let's everybody go back and take a look. Again, it's closest without going over. And I already see, and again, I'm going to have a hard time pronouncing that particular name. I see one person who has guessed it dead on. But let's make sure that's their only guess. I see a one just under. I see a 77. I see a 76. I see Neil. Unfortunately, man, you were just over, just over. So let's see. Does anybody else? Let's go back down here. Going through one more time. I'm only seeing one with it dead on. How about you guys? Moderator folks, Adam, welcome if I didn't say that. All right, so I guess I've got to try to pronounce his name since he got it. It's J Leprechaun. I don't know. It's a leprechaun, but we'll just say J Leprechaun. How about that? So is anybody, JB, is that what you see? Yep. So it looks like Tyler and JB and Peter followed by a name I can't pronounce exactly. So I have to. So here's what you got to do, Jay. Either go to knivesfast@gmail.com and shoot me an email. And let's hook up and say, get your address and everything so I can send this to you. Or if you're on Instagram and that's easier, you can go send me a DM, KnivesFAST, over on Instagram. Congratulations. And that is awesome. And hey, guys, thanks so much to Jason Brown for donating this one. This is the second giveaway I've done on knives that Jason donated the channel. Jason, I'm so grateful for your support. You're awesome, man. Jason looks at every video I post, comments on every one of them. He's in all these live streams. Jason is an awesome dude. Matter of fact, Jason heard that I had not seen a Tucson knife, and there is one in the mail to me as of today because Jason wants me to look at that. That will not be a giveaway knife. That will be going safely back to Jason. So again, thanks, Jason, for sending it. And again, Jay, if you want to just send that information to me, that would be great. So we'll just leave this up here. I did want to, Tyler, if you don't mind throwing up the Patreon link. I want to thank those of you that are here that are Patreons to my channel. I don't know if people want to be called out, so I don't necessarily want to do that. But those of you who support me, the channel on a monthly basis, I appreciate it so much. And if you guys are interested in supporting the channel, there is the link on Patreon. Go take a look at it. Again, no pressure, guys. Look, I'm here because I enjoy this a whole lot. I just want to be able to, like I said, be able to keep shipping all these knives back and forth and ordering things like stickers and giveaway knives and things like that down the road. So I appreciate the support. And I'm so thankful for each one of you. If you don't give a thing, I'm thankful that you're here. But for those of you who have supported the channel on the Patreon, thank you. It's very much appreciated. So much, it's hard for me to even describe. So we're at an hour, guys. My throat's starting to talk to me. So I think we're going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you enjoyed the budget knives tonight. We'll try to do a few more budget knives next week. It just so happens that I've got plenty of budget knives. I don't have a ton of higher end knives. One more thing I wanted to mention. I'm about to get a few knives back that have been out on the road to other reviewers. I'm going to start doing what I'm going to call some segmented collection videos. So rather than doing a giant collection video, I'm going to do like my favorite traditionals, and then or maybe all the traditionals I own, and then maybe small knives, and then maybe flippers and folders and, thumb studs, things like that, and kind of group them in different things and sort of show my my collection that way. So hope you guys will enjoy that. There is more Knife Professor coming. I'm just a little bit behind on getting those recorded. And thank you guys so much for your support. And hey, give me a thumbs up on this video. And thanks for all your comments tonight. And thanks for watching the KnivesFAST channel. Yeah, have a great week, everybody. Exactly. All right. See you guys later.